Good morning, everyone. You know, one of my favorite family vacations was about 25 years ago. We went on a road trip from upstate New York to Chicago. And one of our stops was Cooperstown, the home of the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. And all of us, including my mom, were dressed in our finest San Francisco Giants regalia. And as we approached the ticket booth, a young man came over and asked, "Well, how many are in your party?" And I told him there are 5 of us. And he said, "That's perfect. I have 5 admission tickets that I've been waiting to give to a family of Giants fans." I mean, it was great. I mean, we didn't ask for free tickets, but we were so pleased and surprised to get them. Now, has anything like that ever happened to you? Something unexpected, unasked for, and good? Well, that's what happened to the man born blind in today's gospel. Now, of course, receiving sight is infinitely better than getting free tickets, but the pattern is similar. See, the man did not ask for healing, and yet he was stunned and so grateful to receive it. See, we walked away from Cooperstown with a cool story to tell. He walked away with a life transformed. Transformed first by the gift of sight and then by the gift of faith. And we can see his faith grow as he first calls Jesus a man. And then he says he is a prophet. And finally, he calls him Lord and he worships him. See, this man received not only physical sight, but he received spiritual sight that moved him, as St. Paul says, from darkness to light. And that light is not simply the glow of the sun or a lamp. The light is Christ himself. And those of us who are baptized into the light. We receive the light of Christ. Now, I was baptized as an infant, as I'm sure many of you were. So I did not ask for baptism. It was a gift that I received freely, a gift of grace, and I am deeply grateful to have received that gift, to receive the light of Christ, because it set the trajectory of my life. And yet sometimes it's easy to take the light of Christ for granted, or to even try to keep it for ourselves. Sometimes we may even prefer the darkness of selfishness or sin, of indifference or resentment. And that is why it is such a blessing to us to have the elect here with us at this Mass this morning. In just a few minutes, we will celebrate with them as they participate in the second scrutiny. The scrutinies are these rites of preparation and purification, that kind of outward signs of an inward conversion. It helps them to prepare to come into the church through the waters of baptism at the Easter Vigil. And many of us received baptism before we could even speak, but the elect are freely asking for it, intentionally asking for it. They are seeking the light of Christ, and their desire can and should challenge us to look more closely, honestly, at how we participate in the light of Christ. How brightly does that light shine in my life? How well do I illuminate my corner of the world? And where and when do I prefer the darkness? And so this morning, as we gather in this sacred place to share this sacred meal, let us ask the Lord to open our eyes as he opened the eyes of the man born blind. May we share more fully in the light of Christ, perhaps with a nightly examine, taking a few minutes to review our day to see where have we chosen darkness today. Perhaps by visiting or calling a friend or loved one who is sick or lonely, perhaps by spending some time with the Lord, 30 minutes or an hour in adoration. When we do these and other things, we are more able to spread the light of Christ, to illuminate those whom we encounter, and we can allow his light to dispel the darkness in our hearts.